Hi Capricorn, it's Athena. Welcome back to my channel. I'm getting ready to do your June 2019 reading. I hope you're having a great month. Before I begin, I will start shuffling as I speak to you. I did meditate on the collective message for all signs for the month of June 2019. And I think really it's not just in June for this message. I think it's just overall message, okay? We are learning, some of us, to break the barrier of fear. And that is going to be the message for all. I meditated on it and I'm hearing that we are to all break those barriers down of what we fear the most, right? Fear our thought processes, fear of old patterns, fear of letting go, fear of holding on, fear of success. There's so many fears that people have because you really only you make decisions based upon one or two things on the scale in life, and that's fear-based or love-based, okay? So we want to transmute that fear into love. So we want to embrace the fear and really face it and become aware of what makes us fearful to move, what holds us back to move forward. Fear is your ego, okay? Could be fear of not getting out of negative thought process. Those thoughts become things, right? It turns into matter. So understanding how that process works may be able to transmute that negative thinking into positive thinking so that you start manifesting some amazing stuff. It's that kind of thing. And for those of you out there who are in that 11th hour of, oh my God, I'm just going to give up. Please don't, because the universe is saying that's when the magic happens. So many people just want to give up. Yeah, that's the easy way out, right? It is. We see it in social media every day. It's the easy way out. So Capricorns, don't give up, and know that when you're making decisions based on love instead of fear, everything always turns out perfectly. All right? We don't usually see it right away, but it happens. Things are blessings in disguise. There's reasons for things, for the saying of, it's always darkest before the dawn. Well, that's the truth, and that's what the message is. Okay, I am incorporating 2 new things into my readings on a monthly basis, which I have in my business practice that I wanted to use also for all of you. All right, so let's get on with your reading, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Always check your other sign just in case this one doesn't apply to you, all right? I mean, it's as simple as that. Don't make it complicated. Okay. All right, let me move the camera down so I can shuffle a bit more so that you can see the shuffle happening here and the cards that want to relay the messages most needed for those listening. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What are the messages? Okay. Perfect. Let's do it. Capricorn, what is going on? Page of Cups reversed. Very interesting. Some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius or have Sag in your chart. Or just emotional, like fatigue, like a little fatigued, right? Kind of emotionally drained. The Palace of Wands is not being able to move forward. You're emotionally drained physically, There could be some physical drainage, emotional. It's not physical, it's emotional. But look at this to brighten up your day. Self-love, finding the one, being the one, right? Knowing that you have a lot to offer. knowing that you have a lot to offer. It's self-realization, meeting your other half, because you've worked on yourself. And that's what is going on here. Let's see what else. It's really very nice. Very nice. We do want a new beginning. We do want this Ace of Wands to move, to reverse itself. But we have to kind of get over some emotional turmoil. So I think that the reason why we have great love, but we're kind of emotionally keeping to ourselves, and we are not able to maybe bring that out into our existence right now. New beginning, maybe not sleeping enough, I'm hearing, so that you can like really focus and hone in on your dreams. I'm getting that there could be that. Your health, you know, it's not bad. It's just you need maybe more sleep. You're tired, you're exhausted, and that's why this is here, okay? It is your foundation that's reversed, so that's your health, okay? But we still feel good in our hearts. We're good, we're feeling good, but it's just there's a little fatigue going on here with these 3 cards, okay? So getting past that fatigue and knowing that you have to love your body. How you show your body love is what I'm hearing too. How do you show your body love? Eating healthy, eating organic, you know, fresh, okay? If you need to cry, you cry, right? Not being afraid to do that. That's all part of the healing that goes on when your body is healing. You know, if you're not getting enough sleep, it's about getting enough sleep so you can really get, you know, back on track, because this could be reproductive stuff too. Depression, okay? So let's see what else. Work is slow, so that could be what we're overly, you know, thinking about. Not thinking about as much as wanting a new beginning, really. That's what it is. Like, when is this going to happen? I have worked hard, but I need a new beginning. I need a new, you know, I need a new direction. I want to do something that I really love to do. And when is that coming? So that I can balance out my emotional and physical life. Yep. So there's an imbalance that's going on, which we can see here. I mean, it's here, it's reversed. And I really think it's just fatigue. It's really some stress about balancing out how you're, like, what your next move is. You have a lot of love from family and friends, right? But the universe is asking you to love your body more in terms of getting healthy, getting back to a place of healthy, so that this can balance out. Maybe you're not eating right, not getting enough sleep, as I mentioned before. It is important to make sure that this is your physical body. Your home is your physical body. When it's reversed, it's upside down. Some of you may want to be thinking about selling a home also. I just got that. But loving your home, loving yourselves. I mean, this is your foundation, okay? This is your foundation. So it's within and then without, right? It first starts within. So we love our foundation, but we're just fatigued physically, emotionally, just needing rest, okay? Really needing rest, because the scales are not balanced here. So you're kind of like wobbly. Maybe you've been working too hard, you know? And now you need a break. That's what I see here. And that's what's happening. Let's see what else. For our beautiful Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Yeah, we've been doing too much. You've had too much on your plate and you need a break. That's exactly what's going on here. You've been going this way and that way and not focusing on what's important, which is your health. And your body needs to gain fuel in order to move forward and balance out what needs to be, You also feel like you need to balance out your financial situation. Maybe a job is not giving you what you once had, right? And you're not seeing options in work related. Maybe you're looking for a job and you need to gain some stability here, and you are not seeing a lot of options that can balance yourself out. So hence, that's why maybe you're fatigued with all of that. You've been really trying hard, and now you're just like, well, I'm kind of giving up that nothing's coming through. Maybe finally coming to the realization that in order to balance the scales, you need to sell a property. This is a property and it is reversed. It is your home first. So it's either your health and or a literal home. It could be your physical home, because we do have, like I said, the Ace of Wands reversed is your physicality, your physical home. You love it, but you may have to sell it. And you're emotionally distraught and fatigued by all of that. So it is stressful. It is when you have something that you love that you may have to let go of, which is giving you some anxiety, some fatigue is happening. You also don't see another way out of the situation. You just know that everything will balance once you potentially put it up for sale. And then you can feasibly, pay off everything and be back on track. And that may be the issue that's causing you this fatigue, this wear. You're worn out because of it. And that's what happens. What happens emotionally and physically in your world is because of in your environment, right? Things are upside down right now. Okay? And the good news is you are feeling the love, what you love to do, where you love to live. Maybe you're also out there looking to see where you can, plant your feet into a new foundation. Where are you going to go? What are you going to do? Because right now, whatever you've been working on really hard hasn't really had a huge payout, right? So this will, you may be doing some research about where you'd like to live, where you'd like to go. But you do know that you may be making a choice with regard to that. Okay? So when you have to make a really serious choice in your life, it's a big one. It is. It's a big choice, and it is about your survival and grounding and stability right here. It's your foundation. So we have to really take into consideration that is affecting your health by being fatigued and being drained, drainage, being emotional, because where you're living is where you love. And maybe that it's time to move. It's time to make a move. Okay? That's for some. Now, let's look at the bottom of the deck. You have been contemplating it, but you haven't solidified that decision. You're not feeling like you've been kind of procrastinating. you've been procrastinating because there hasn't been a lot of opportunity to look at new places to go, new homes. Maybe there's just slim pickings right now. You are changing your perspective, and that's how you've gotten to this point where you know you have to make a decision. That's how we got to this point where a decision needs to be made in the next 2 months, by the way, about where you're going to land. You have gotten out of a mentality, which is good. You broke the egoic fear of negative thinking. And now you've accepted the fact that you do need to make a new plan. Be it a new plan the old is not working. The old way of thinking, the old way of being, codependency, not working. So it's time to get those. You have now come to the realization that the time is now, because this is just overbearing. You know, when you're in your head this way, it's overbearing. Negative thinking, not being able to change, finally changing your perspective. You've had a hard time with it, because the hard time that you've had with it, Capricorns, is because you love this. You love this. You don't want to release a place that you've always lived. This could be just a whole upheaval of, I have to move. I don't know where. The pickings are slim. I need to balance everything out. And if I sell this home, it'll balance everything out. The scales will be balanced then. I don't have to rely on anything else. Okay, so it's that kind of thing. All right. This could be you're concerned with moving because of children. Children could also be animals. Maybe you're concerned with the fact that this child loves where they live and it's going to be hard to move, but you're going to have faith. You have found your faith. You've recentered. You're now thinking straight. And you know that with all of this going on, the change of perspective, you're not procrastinating. You are, within the next 2 months, going to turn this around. Okay? You're going to start a whole new beginning, and it may be in a whole new location. Okay? And this is going to take so much stress out of you that you will come back to feeling really good physically. It will bring back every balance, mind, body, and soul balance. All right, so this really does have to happen. If this does not apply to you, then it doesn't. But you're definitely needing to you're very fatigued, because this is draining your emotions and your pocketbook. When you know that you have to sell a home, Capricorn, it's time to sell a home. And then you'll feel really light, because you'll be breaking free of the barriers that bind you financially, like I said, and mentally. And that's how you're going to find peace. Yep, exactly. You do have hope, for sure. You have hope. You have the faith. You're keeping the faith. That's interesting. These two cards, look, were in my deck, revert, like this. So let's talk about taking the leap, knowing that you have to take the leap and sell a property and get moving and start looking, and that will free you from the responsibilities that have been weighing you down. Wow, that says it all. But let's just open it up for discussion, because this is your reading for June, and I want you all, see, look, this is excess. This is fear of where you're putting in too much and not receiving enough. It's your home. Okay? Let me explain. Where you're putting in too much, this is the 8, correct? It's reversed. You've put a lot of work and time and effort and money, and you're not reaping any rewards. So now you're out of the illusion state of mind to balance your situation out, to finally get balanced. You know that it's time to clear the slate, start over, and start looking for, really and truly, I think that you're going to still stay where you're at in terms of where you love to be, you know, the state that you love to live in. You're still going to be there. You're just going to move. That's the truth. It just shows up as we speak. And how does that work? As you speak, the universe hears. And you're emotionally distraught. Yeah, it's going to be. It's an emotional thing. You love your home. You don't want, Capricorn, you don't want to move forward. You know, but you know you're going to, like, this is the exact thing that I'm talking about in the intro. Fear of moving forward, fear of knowing that you have to move home, right? Move home, move jobs, right? The time is now. Within the next 2 months, you're going to say, okay. And within the next 2 months, you're going to find potentially a new place of residence. That is, oh gosh, look at this. Come on. Right? New beginnings for the beautiful Capricorn, sun, moon, and rising. When one door closes, another opens. Let's go. See? What happens right here? What happened right here? Look at this. You're going to turn this around in the next 2 months, month to 2 months. You're going to have the ability to go to a place, a new home, a new stable home. I really feel like it's your home. I don't feel it's a job. I really feel like you've put a lot of work and love into a home, and you're upset about that, knowing that you have to sell your home. And maybe the pickings are slim, but they're going to pick up within the next month or 2. So, but it's going to give you such a peaceful feeling. It's going to allow you to get back your health. It's going to bring you back into power. You know what you need to do. You're strong enough and courageous enough to do it. And you know that that's going to make you happy and put you back in a place of owning your own self-worth, power, right? Everything will be balanced when that happens. It will bring you back to a place of, now I don't have to worry about where I'm giving too much of my money and not getting enough in return. See? That's another message, by the way. Make sure that you if you are selling your home, Capricorns, that you get the money that you put into it and that it balances out. Okay? Make sure. That's what the message is here. Perfect. Yes. Don't let fear drag you down and think, here's important. Don't let fear of not being able to sell the house for what it's worth, right? And you go and sell it just because you're, in a hurried state. Do not do that. Don't be fearful that it's not going to sell. It's going to sell in the right time and for the right amount. Do not settle when it comes to what you're selling it for. This situation is going to help you to transform not only the fact that you're moving house, but you're transforming within your own house. Your home starts here, inner home. This will help you to heal all of that stuff and balance you out. Yep. It's beautiful. Because you'll be back into your own power. Okay, Capricorns? And this material upset. It's about your money, you know, and look it's ready to come out, and it is. See? You don't want to rely. Here's the deal. You don't want to rely. And this Capricorn, this is your card. Come on. You don't want to be in a fear-based mentality that, oh my God, I can't change my whole financial scope. Yes, you can. You're going to take your power and use it wisely and sell the property that you have here that's reversed. You're going to sell that so that you can get back your 100% health and get back to a place where this will empower you and transform you into a new you with a new, positive moving forward, right? Getting back the passion in your life. And I'm not talking physical here. I'm talking about getting back. It's a whole new life here. What's unfolding for you, Capricorn, is a whole new life. This is you transforming your whole life. And it starts with your foundation, your stability, your security. And that's why you have put, these cards don't lie. They tell the story perfectly. You have put a lot of work into a home. You don't want to sell it too quickly and not get your money's worth. So now with the sale of a home, you will be able to be financially back on track, right? This is your home. You've gained a lot of wisdom. This home has brought you a lot of goodness. This home has brought you a lot of happiness and love. And when you treat the home within and without, okay, when you treat that with love and attention, you are now transforming yourself and your home into a whole new place, a whole new life, a whole new beginning. Because you know in your heart of hearts, that's what is required of you in order to change. Changing location transforms your whole life and brings back the energy of passion in your life. And it will stabilize your money. Not only will you be able to sort it all out, but it will also stabilize you financially so you're not dependent on anyone. Everything then balances out. And your job is going to come back. Work will be fluid. You will be getting a lot of new offers. You will. And that's what happens when you change your whole self and world. And you move into a place that, you really love and you're passionate about. And then this goes away. This now is back on track. There's no more depression. There's no more fatigue. There's no more restlessness and worried about financial stuff. Okay? Bottom of the deck, everything's in harmony. New love can come in, or the love of whoever you're with. Everything becomes more harmonious because everything balances out. Beautiful. That's beautiful. All right, so here's the fun. I wrote 90 little cards that is going to help the beautiful Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's see what the one card for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. That's too many. Let's just get one card. Even if two pop out, that's fine. See, it did. Two did want to pop out. You guys saw it. Wow. All right. Wow. Oh my God, Capricorns, this is frappin' beautiful. Let's start with this one. There's nothing I won't do to make you feel I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. Wow. So you have huge support from your significant other, from the person that you're dating and or you're with. Huge support. Emotional, financial, spiritual. On every level. There's nothing I wouldn't do and I won't do to make you feel my love. Wow. I looked at him. Oh, I better keep this up. I looked at him. I looked at her as a friend until I realized I loved them. So some of you are turning a relationship that started as a friendship into full-blown, passionate, hello, yeah. It started out as friends and someone who really wants to show you how they feel and love you. This is beautiful, Capricorn. I got to tell you, I'm serious. Wow. So do not be upset about anything. It's all going to work out. I'm going to use, that was my one fun thing, and then I'm going to pull a crystal, and I do crystal healing and Reiki and essential oil healing oils. I use a lot of different modalities for healing, such as my voice as well. Let's also keep moving and get the Ascended Masters to give us any more information if they do have for the beautiful Capricorn Sun, Moon, and Rising. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this beautiful reading of balancing, uniting, love, everything, clearing the energy. So clearing out all of this stress that has been mentally denying yourself of a new passionate beginning is now being cleared out. If you need to clear your environment, your home, maybe that would be a good idea to do some sage so you can clear negative energy that's that will help actually sell the house. If that's what you're doing. Yeah, see? It'll turn things around to the positive. Once you sage, you could also, I'm going to pull a crystal for you. You could also wear a crystal for the house selling. You are with who you're meant to be with right now. This is your other half. If you haven't met someone, you will. Calling out right now. The universe is working it out. They are coming. June, it's a 6. This is the month. If you're single, this is the month. Many of you will be really connecting with your significant life partner. Marriage. Peace. This will give you peace. This transformation, this change is going to empower you on so many levels. You're not going to believe it. It's going to be a positive change for you, a positive residential change, maybe some moving in together. Yeah. Maybe that's what you're doing. Maybe you're selling a home so you can live with the person that you're with because you know you're going to be together. Not necessarily marriage, but we're headed into a real significant relationship. Beautiful. One more card, please. They gave me 2. Oh my God, it's so funny. And the next thing coming are the crystals. Wow. All right, we're going to pick a crystal. This is what I do for my business, for my practice. This is the surprise and also the cards. Okay. All right, so we're going to pick a crystal. We'll see which one. The universe is saying, put this crystal in your pocket. You don't usually tell people you have crystals in your pocket. They might think you're crazy. Who cares what they think? Put it in your pocket. It will also help open your heart chakra to this love, to opening your heart, keeping your heart open, knowing that once you make the decision to proceed according to what the universe wants, and that is to probably try, the universe, I believe, is saying it's time to sell your house so that your inner home is back on track, is at peace. Your money's at peace. Your power is, it's all about that. You know, Capricorn, come on. It's about the money you make. It's about the money, maybe a home that has to go in order for you to give you that semblance of peace. But you have to open your heart and say, you know what, as much as I love this place, I have to move. You may be, like I said, moving in with someone. Someone significance coming in June, Capricorn. Just FYI. Yes. It's a yes. If you're single, you're going to be meeting someone significant in the month of June. I love it. All right. So I use these for my practice. These are this is my favorite box because it's in like a nice velvet encased. I save these for this purpose, for readings that I do personally. I'm going to close my eyes and feel the energy for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This really applies if your Venus is in Cap. It also applies for rising signs, more so than Moon. This is it right here. You have the quartz. It is a clear quartz. Now, typically the quartz, this comes in this fashion, but I love this. I hold on to this all the time. But if you are going to carry around something in your pocket, something of this size is obviously better than this. But this clear quartz speaks for, like, I mean, everything. All right. It's healing. It's also about, you know, the heavy burdens that you carry. Let's see. Yeah, this quartz is known as the master healer, and that is why I've done crystal readings with just the quartz crystal, okay? There's a lot of great energy with the quartz. It's the master healer because it channels any energy, and it also helps any condition to improve the quality of your life, making you feel happier and re-energized. And exactly, you need it because you guys need to be re-energized. That's the beginning of your reading. You're fatigued. You need your energy to come up. And it's all because of this. Your body is telling you that you need to change your home environment via selling your house. Okay? Whatever it is, you need to change it. And this quartz will help you. Okay, it improves your health and re-energizes your soul, attuning you to your spiritual purpose. Hello. Okay? So, wearing the quartz is highly, highly recommended for you. The crystal that's needed for you is this quartz. Keep it in your pocket and wear it. It came out. And this was my surprise to and for all of you, to use my crystals to show you that these literally will clear your energy of any blockages that you have. Okay? I do sell crystals. I sell oils, essential oils. Know that who you are going to be meeting and or who you're with. Let me read these again. There's nothing, I love this card. There's nothing I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. Are you kidding me? I mean, come on. This is life partner, passionate, passion. Beautiful. Okay. This is great. You're manifesting. I looked at him, I looked at her as a friend until I realized I loved them. So you may have a friend that you never thought was going to turn into something, and it turns into the one. Wow, right? Great reading, Capricorn. I send you love and blessings. If you need any healing, anything at all, any info on the crystals, whatever, I'm here. I'm here for you. I send you much love and blessings. Bye.